Hey, you got Jim Solo here with his cup of coffee and cigarette. He's going to ask himself a bunch of questions. You might get some answers that you've been asking in the back of your mind. Is that guy insane? Well, I'll have to ask him. It's hard to say what kind of answers he's going to be given. He better have his coffee and cigarettes with him. Looks like you got a clean shirt on. You're wearing a different hat today, too. I think it's stupid. You didn't see that, did you? I hope not. How is your studio coming along? Yeah, my studio's coming along pretty good. Got 2 more lights to put in the middle of the room on either side of me, and they're bright like them other ones I put in, so that ought to light me up good. And they're coming in this afternoon, and in between doing this interview, I'll be hanging the damn things. Or maybe not. But I'm going to answer your few questions. But my studio's coming along pretty good. How long have you been smoking and drinking coffee? Yeah, I've been smoking for about 40 years. Somewhere in there. I couldn't tell you exactly. I hadn't figured it up. But since I was about 13, started smoking and drinking coffee, I guess, since I was 14. And that's a long time, too. Yeah, it makes you look old, but it keeps you going. There's no excuse for the cigarettes, but the coffee's good. I make good damn coffee. See? Right here. Yeah, see, I still smoke. Where's that crazy cat you're always mentioning? Now, that crazy old cat ain't coming in. She wants to go out there and hunt in the woods and catch some kind of critter and eat half of it and leave the rest on the Nancy's porch up there so somebody can step in and slip. But I'll get her over here. Instead of the cat, I got, wrong side. I got my bobblehead Cy and my bobblehead Skull. But I'm not going to shake them because they'll fall over. See if they stand up for the whole interview. But I'll get that cat over here sometime. We'll make a good video of her running around, climbing on my curtains. And then I can swat her with the fly swatter or something. But she'll be by later. How long do you plan on doing this channel? Now, I guess I'll keep the channel up until I get bored with it. Or until something else comes along that's more important. But I'm having fun, and I hope everybody else watching these are having fun. Ooh, I just burped. Got my coffee. I don't have a cigarette burning this time. But I make damn good coffee. I gotta drink it all the time. But the channel will be up as long as I am able to make the videos and come up with ideas. When it gets nice out, I'll make a lot more videos when I got time. Do you have any blogs or websites that anybody might be interested in? Yeah, I got websites and I got blogs that I just waste time with. They're on them free systems, Google Blogger and Wix, and I don't like WordPress. I don't like the way they set theirs up, but until I get a good one in mind to put together that I want to pay for and make sure it stays up. Yeah, I had, just like this channel, it's an experiment, something to waste time with. And as far as that goes, I got domain names. I'm not going to use them until I get it right and have enough money to buy server space. That's the main thing. It costs for the server space. All right, well, that's the answer to that question. I better get a drink of coffee. Yes, I make good coffee. What kind of coffee do you really drink? I drink Maxwell House half decaf. They call it half calf now. but I can't take straight caffeine. I'll be running around faster than a chicken with its head cut off. All that caffeine. But I drink a lot of coffee, so I use a half decaf. And it's Maxwell House Blend. That tastes better to me. I'm not crazy about Folgers. I drink a lot of it. When I find it on sale, I'll buy 4 or 5 cans, stock up on it, and then by the time I'm down to the last can, it's on sale again, and I'll buy a bunch more. But I drink a lot of coffee. Looking at my hat, looks pretty good. If you like my hat, put it in the comments and subscribe. Do not like my channel. Subscribe and watch, but don't like it. I'd be crazier than that if I drank regular coffee. Is that really coffee in your coffee cup? Yeah, that's really coffee in there. What do you think's in there? Gatorade? I don't need that stuff. It is. I don't know. Could you see it? Yeah, see, it's coffee. Ain't no brown liquor. I like a beer once in a while, but I'm a coffee drinker at heart. And it's real coffee. It ain't nothing else. Do you like where you live? And why do you like it there? In a galaxy far, far away. Now, that'd be fun to do something like that, but I live in a RV in a county that's in a state, and that's part of a country, that's part of a continent, that's part of a world that spins around the sun. That's about as close as I'm going to tell you. Do you plan on going on the road soon? Hey, I got to keep these cigarettes going if you're going to ask questions like that and make me answer them. You said, do I plan on going on the road? Yeah, someday. I got to get this RV finished, get it all legal for the road, get everything working in it almost perfect. It don't have to be real great. But then I got to save up a bunch of damn money for gas. It's got a big 460 in it, and it's going to suck the gas down. I might be able to squeeze 8 miles to a gallon out of it with a 30 gallon fuel capacity. I won't be able to go far. I'd have to fill it up twice a day. That gets expensive. And then spend a week somewhere taking pictures, videos, whatever, and then move on to the next stop. I want to do that before I croak or have a stroke. I will someday, but not right away. It'll be a while. Yeah, that's a lot of good answers to a lot of good questions, but I got some more. Why did you decide to live in a motorhome? Well, I guess I decided to live in a motorhome because I was tired of crazy-ass, bossy, religious-type landlords, government-type landlords that think they'd have to rule your life, tell you what you can do and what you can't do in your home that you're paying rent on and taking responsibility for, keeping clean, not bothering neighbors. That's the kind of thing I wanted to get away from, and I decided a motorhome. It's a lot like camping, and I enjoy camping in the outdoors, and I guess I'll spend the rest of my life living in one of these until I go to the nursing home after I croak or have a stroke. I like that, croak or have a stroke. That's a good saying. But no, it's not the easiest way to live, but it's better than having some landlord trying to run your life. And you landlords out there that are watching this know who I'm talking about. Someday I'm going to come up behind you and kick you in the ass. That's what you deserve. I mean that. What kind of motorhome is it? Year, make, model, if you don't mind answering. Now the motorhome's a 1986 frame, 87 house built onto the 86 frame. It's a mobile traveler. It's a rare model. It's a fiberglass body. It's 24 feet long, and it was used, lived in. The last people who owned it had a couple of teenage kids when they used it when they go on trips. It wasn't tore up too bad, it just aged, and I got to iron out the wrinkles in it. Yeah, it's like 14,000 pounds gross door axle, but it's got a 460 motor and a good transmission. All that's fine. And a brand new Edelbrook carburetor 4-barrel. That's why it don't get good gas mileage. And some flow-through headers on it to help with the gas mileage. It's noisy, but it's legal. All the tires were brand new when I got it, and I'm trying to take care of them. Like I said, I just got to iron out the wrinkles. But the Mobile Travelers are rare. They only made it for like 5 or 6 years. They was put out of business by them other motorhome companies that made cheap ones that fall apart, that needed repaired all the time. The fiberglass body is a better body, I think. And that's why I chose to get this instead of a metal-sided one that I'd be fixing leaks every 3 days on. Yeah, it's a real nice one. It's an Econoline cab on it that covers that 460 motor. And it runs nice. I drove it about 125 miles from where I bought it. It went down the interstate fast as I wanted it to go, and I was way over the speed limit to try it out, and it done pretty good. And I plan on keeping it in good shape, keeping the wrinkles out, and living in it, like I said in the last question that you asked. And that's why I got comments to make. This must be the first time you ever gave an interview to somebody. That's the worst comment, because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're asking questions in such order. But I'm going to answer them because it's me. I ain't got no dull personality. I thought I'd have fun with this video and ask myself a bunch of questions to put on record, I guess. And I guess this is the end of the interview. I'll see you later, Jim Solo. We'll call this the end of the interview. Maybe there'll be another one later on. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It depends on how he answers the questions that I pose to him. Better get a drink of coffee before I cut this short. I washed the cup, don't worry. There, I got two to make you wait a little bit. See you later.